Up next, the Raptors taking on the Nets. Greetings, it's 2K Sports bringing you live coverage of the NBA. This is our Sunday night broadcast. I'm Brian Anderson, courtside, along with Grant Hill and Tim Legler. Now let's check out the starters for Brooklyn. We've got Nicholas Claxton. Buddy Hield is out there with Markelle Fultz. Then it's Matisse Thybulle, and it's Simmons in at the power forward position. And for Toronto, Barnes is the 4 with Poeltl in the middle. Quickly at point with Barrett by his side. They're the guards. And it's Ingram in at the 3, the small forward. And we've got a great one for you here tonight. A good old-fashioned conference rivalry, Legs.
There's nothing wrong with teams disliking each other, and I think we've got that here tonight. It's been abundantly clear over the years. I would not be surprised if things got a little chippy tonight.
That's what we're here for, baby.
I'm ready for it.
Barnes passes to Quickly. And the Raptors get it back. Outside Ingram. 4 on the clock. The Raptors need to get off a shot. And it's Quickly with a miss. Brooklyn with the ball. Coming into this, having notched a win against Boston in their last game.
You have to respect their ability to stay consistent away from home. Keeping their cool and making quality shots.
And if you want to see how well coached a team is, just look at their efficiency on offense. That's a testament to great coaching.
Pass to Poeltl. And going back to high school in North Carolina. 4 state championships for Brandon Ingram.
Yeah, Brian, he made a name for himself early as the number 2 pick in 2016. He was an all-star and then most improved in 2020. The question is, can he get back to winning at the highest level?
Think about the Raptors last season trading for Brandon Ingram, signing him to a 3-year, $120 million extension, Tim.
And B.A., I think that tells you all you need to know. That's a sign they're retooling rather than rebuilding. Not long after trading away Siakam and Anunoby and letting Van Vliet walk, they are back in buyer's mode.
Trying to get back to their championship form of 2019.
Top-tier organization trying to stay competitive. Great timing from Barnes on the glass. He got the miss and he converted it.
Here's Quickly. Playing Washington, he was nearly unstoppable. Shoots over Fultz. Brooklyn pulls it in.
That's 20% now from the field. What a cold start.
Pass to Claxton. Good ball movement here by Brooklyn. Nails it from beyond the arc.
Difficult shot for sure, but Hield doesn't crumble under pressure. Instead, he welcomes it.
Ingram against Thybulle with the 10-footer, and that one hits the back iron.
Yeah, normally that's an easy 2 for him. I'm surprised he missed that.
Wow. I'll tell you, such an advantage having a playmaker who can get up to the rim and finish.
Now that is what every team wants.
And you can see how it energizes the entire team.
And Toronto calls time here. And while the Raptors are rebuilding, they're not bottoming out like some teams out there, Grant.
Yeah, they have some pieces. I mean, some young guys who can really play. And with the lottery odds flattened out in the play-in tournament, that middle road is more agreeable than in years past.
A line change here for Toronto. Here's Walter. He's guarded by Beasley.
Brooklyn foul. Quickly. First personal foul. Second team foul.
And in the first quarter, about 3 minutes played.
In the first 2 minutes.
Here's Walter. Williams defending. Shed. Knocks it down from distance.
And keeping everyone involved early. Now, that typically pays dividends.
And it gives the defense a lot more to think about.
Wolf, good.
These teams are finding the range, showing a lot of confidence.
Yeah, he was so ready to answer that. These teams are just battling.
Williams passes to Wolf. Back to Williams. Three-pointer. He drops it from range.
Their ball movement on this run has been tremendous. It's led to a lot of good, clean, open looks.
And right here on the 2K leaderboard, the best rebounding teams of the past 10 games. Number 5, the Raptors.
And over the last 10 games, this team has brought it to the glass. Everyone is getting involved and trying to help one another secure boards.
They are looking really strong offensively.
Yeah, just terrific momentum. Let's see if they can keep it up. The shooter thought he had enough space, but the defender was right on him.
The steal. And pushing it up the floor. Here comes Brooklyn. Three-pointer. He's looking good. 2 buckets and 3 attempts.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
32 seconds left in the first. Here's Mamukelashvili. No made baskets yet. 4 on the clock. And stolen by Williams. Here's Wolf. Oh, sweet move. And it's good on the lay-in. Wolf's got 8.
They played with fantastic energy from the opening tip.
Yeah, they've just been the better team. They've been more aggressive, which is why they hold a double-digit lead.
And so it's the Brooklyn Nets. They lead by 11 as the quarter comes to a close. They've been lights out from deep, and it's a big reason why they have a lead in this one. Back to the game after this break. And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. All right, a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from here for the Nets.
Yeah, their early focus on outside scoring has paid off. They're finding plenty of points from three-point land.
Another highlight for them has been their early ball movement, making quick, decisive passes to set up guys for great looks.
Quickly at point with Barrett by his side. They're the guards. Then there's Barnes, and it's Mobo in at the center position, locking down the middle. That's the group for Toronto to kick off the second quarter. Now Fultz. He's averaging just around 8.5 points a game. Outside Simmons. Healed from outside. That shot, no good.
And even though he couldn't send the shot back at him, he certainly altered it.
And sometimes that's all you need to do to force that miss.
Barnes passes to Quickly, and they call an illegal screen here.
You can get away with one once in a while, but it looked like he wasn't completely set on that pick.
Well, oftentimes illegal screens fall into a gray area, but that time he got called for it.
Pirtle's checked in for Mobo. Fultz passes to Simmons. And slam dunk by Simmons.
And I like seeing Simmons take initiative and look to score, especially in screen and rolls.
Outside Barnes. Pass to Barrett. Quickly outside. Clock at 6. Second chance shot. Rejected by Claxton. Outside heel from the arc. Another missed shot. He's 1 of 5, looking shaky out there. The first third of an NBA season, Graham, it sort of sets the foundation for the year's power structure.
Oh, that's so true, B.A. We start to see which teams are elite, who's running the show, and we find out who needs to think about making some changes.
A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Well, with the new 11-year, $77 billion TV deal kicking in this season and tons of compelling teams, the NBA is in a great place. Commissioner Adam Silver said the NBA is in as strong as a position as it ever has been. Not just in my time as commissioner, he said, but in my over 3 decades at the league. Back to you, B.A.
That's saying something. All right, thank you, Allie. It's good on the putback. Simmons has got 6 in the quarter.
Physical play from Simmons chasing down the offensive board, making sure his team converts on this trip.
Deflects the pass. Oh, stolen by Fultz. To the middle. Here's Claxton. It's good. And a beautiful setup from Simmons that time. And the Nets lead by 15. And Toronto calls time here. They defeated Washington in their last game.
And in that one, the bench came to play. Gave the team a bunch of points and energy to put them over the top.
Well, the bench changed the game. What a shot in the arm to this offense. That second unit was incredible.
Looking at who's out there now for Toronto. Mamukelashvili's checked in for Pirtle. Dick comes in for Barrett. Shed comes in for Quickly. A big group substitution here for Brooklyn. Clowney, he's checked in for Claxton. Williams comes in for Thibault. Beasley's checked in for Heald. And it's Shepard in for Fultz.
That's a great look. His teammate was on the move, but he put it right where it needed to be.
To the paint. Here's Shed. Ooh, nice concentration to hit the double clutch layup. Shed's got his second bucket on the night.
That's tough to take as a defender. You've got position, and you still get beat.
Here's Shepard. Ooh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now.
Yeah, Shepard's so creative with the ball. He confuses the defenders.
He's got his first free throws of the night right here. Toronto making a switch here. Walters checked in. You know, as we watch Grady Dick, what stands out about his game, Tim?
Well, Brian, it's the way he moves off the ball. He will keep defenses occupied, cutting and coming off screens, and he has the size to get his shot off over even the most hotly contested defender.
Pass to Simmons. And he drops it in from the low post. Simmons has got 8 points in the quarter.
You know Simmons can get physical when he has to, going right through the contact.
Here's Ingram. That one falls. He's now 1 for 3.
Getting enough shots in close to play inside out.
And there's the whistle. Illegal screen is the call. And a quick look at how the Toronto Raptors schedule is shaping up. On Monday, they'll be matching up against Donovan Mitchell and the Cleveland Cavaliers. And then on Wednesday, they'll defend home court against the Indiana Pacers.
Checking out their schedule, they've got a tough run of games coming up, but quality opponents are a great chance for you to see how well your team can truly perform.
Mobo, he's checked in for Toronto. Inside. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
Second personal foul.
Yeah, you never want to let shots at the rim go uncontested.
Toronto shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game. So he gets them both. Nets leading by 13. Shot and game clock separated by 5. Good ball movement here by Brooklyn. Down low. It's intercepted. Here's Shed. He's guarded by Beasley. Pass to Dick. Gets the jumper from the corner to fall.
Well, the defense is going to try to shut down certain things, but it's impossible to deny everything. That's a skilled play right there.
Ben Simmons getting it done for the Nets. 8 points in the quarter, showing how effective he can be. All right, we'll get back to the action after this break.
32. Fans, please give a big round of applause.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey everybody, welcome to the 2K Sports Halftime Program. I'm Ernie Johnson alongside Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. It's Brooklyn out in front at the half. They lead by 11. And over to Shaq. What do you think about Brooklyn?
You guys know I appreciate when a team takes a commitment to attack in the painted area. They get those high percentage looks, good things tend to happen. That's how they built this league.
Looking at Toronto. Shaq, your thoughts?
Well, it's never. You're playing against a team that's on fire. This team was on fire. They showed effort on defense, but it didn't matter. They couldn't get the stops. I don't think the opponent could sustain this kind of shooting.
And that's going to do it for our halftime show, sadly. 3rd quarter about to start. See you again after the final.
Horn. Oh, buzzer.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. Really an incredible game from Ben Simmons.
He's been a real difference maker today in terms of reeling in offensive boards.
Well, it's demoralizing for the opponent. Those second chance opportunities really energize your team.
On the floor for the Nets, we've got Markelle Fultz. Ben Simmons is out there with Nicholas Claxton. Then it's Buddy Hield, and it's Thybulle in at the 3 spot. Now here's Barnes. He takes it in, showing good strength. Barnes.
Scotty Barnes right there showing you that strength. That's a nice job fighting through the contact.
Fultz passes to Simmons. Out to Hield. Outside Thybulle. Let's go with a 3. And it's Toronto with a rebound.
Not himself from range right now, but the only way out of this funk is to keep trying.
Fast break, Brooklyn. Here's Simmons. And it's Simmons with the jam.
You love seeing games like this from Simmons, looking absolutely dominant and in control offensively.
Raptors trail by 13. Barnes with it. Thybulle picks him up. Pass to Ingram. Takes a 3. And the Raptors get it back. Driving inside. And a slam dunk by Ingram.
Hey, kept it simple. No reason to get fancy right now, PA.
Yeah, he's just looking to find shots and produce for his team. Time called here. The Nets decide to talk it over now. And Legs is someone who has seen some of the great perimeter defenders over the years. Who's the best you've ever seen?
Well, the best defense, Brian, I ever played against were those mid-90s Bulls teams when you had to go up against Jordan and Pippen on either wing. And then more modern-day players like Drew Holiday, even a guy like Tony Allen when he was in Memphis, they stand out to me as well.
First team all-defense, Tony Allen.
Year in, year out, a nightmare to go up against.
Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Thanks a lot, guys. There's a lot to consider with NBA expansion, and Commissioner Silver said, quote, "What does that mean for talent? I feel great about where the talent is right now in the league, but those players have to come from somewhere. How does it work geographically? What will it mean for growing the game?" These are all good questions. Guys, back to you.
Okay, Allie, appreciate the update. And slam dunk by Simmons.
Oh, excellent way to pad the lead.
Yeah, especially when it's your one throwing it down like that.
Yeah, when your lead guard is doing that, it just creates excitement.
And Toronto calls time here. And Grant, the Nets have shown the capacity to rebuild quickly in the past.
Yeah, playing in a big market helps, but they've pivoted decisively from their Big 3 era and have the picks and flexibility to make moves.
Mamukelashvili's checked in for Toronto. Abaji comes in for Scotty Barnes. And a change for the Nets. Clowney, he's checked in for Simmons. Thybulle passes to Hield. Jacks up a 3. Drills it from deep. Hield's got 6.
Long-range shots like that, almost effortless for Hield. Every chance he gets, he'll take that shot.
Knocked loose. Oh, stolen by Fultz. Outside Hield. Back to Fultz. From behind the arc. And it's Hield. That time on the assist by Fultz. Hield's got 6 in the quarter.
Back-to-back threes, making their defense work on the perimeter a bit.
Ingram against Thybulle to win the run. Ingram, the pass to Mamukelashvili. 5 on the clock. From deep three-point range. And again, Toronto, no good.
It's never easy from that distance, but we see him drill those and shoot around all the time.
Well, that's not a horrible shot for him to take, but you could still probably find a higher percentage shot.
The putback. Rebounded by Ingram. And Ingram has got the ball here for Toronto. 19-point game. Here's Mamukelashvili. Counted from distance. Mamukelashvili's got his first 3 points of the game.
Such an effective shooter. If you lose track of him defensively, he's gonna make you pay.
Timeout called, Brooklyn.
And one thing I've learned through the years is no matter the situation, there are always adjustments you can make.
Yeah, I just don't think right now they're doing a good enough job of hunting the right mismatches.
Looking at who's out there now for Toronto. Mobo, he's checked in for Brandon Ingram. Dick comes in for Barrett, and it's Walter in for Quickly. Pass to Walter. Gets a hand on it. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. Mamukelashvili's got 5 now.
Great effort to turn the miss into 2 points.
Yes, sir. Those are the hustle points.
Exactly what every offense needs. Shooters who can force the defense to extend.
Yeah, that's how you create that spacing, and that will open up a lot of options offensively.
Walter can't get it to go. Brooklyn leading by 17. Outside heel. Puts up a 3. Walter pulls it in.
Yeah, they're winning despite his offensive performance. He just hasn't been sharp from the field.
Launches it. Dick with a miss. Gets it off. Offline. Well, through 3/4 of play, down double digits. It may be difficult to overcome. Nets out in front, leading by 17. And we're just moments away from the start of quarter number 4. Stay with us. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
Woo, I'm fired up to see this dish one more time. It's always great to see your 2 guards share the wealth.
Well, he made the right play. It didn't have to be a highlight reel play, and that's all you can ask from any position.
And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. Barnes is the 4 with Pirtle in the middle. Quickly at point with Barrett by his side. They're the guards. And it's Dick in at the 3. That's the 5 out there for the Raptors. Barnes passes to Pirtle. Now quickly. 11 feet out. And too long on the shot. Nets leading by 17. Williams from long range hits the trifecta.
Lackluster defense, showing no desire to chase shooters off that line.
Quickly with the ball. To the inside. Dick uses the glass to finish the layup.
Well, if you work the ball inside, it is going to pay dividends.
Here's Simmons. Oh, it's pure again. He's now a perfect 10 for 10 in this one.
This is where Simmons is most comfortable shooting from. Once he's this deep, feed him.
And they're going to count that bucket, and they'll send him to the line. It could be a 3-point play.
Defensive foul.
Strong performance from him, but he may need to do even more if they're going to win this game.
The Raptors making a switch here. Ingram's checked in. Fultz. Some solid defense from Barrett. Raptors trail by 18. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. It's going to go on Ben Simmons.
The length of Ingram poses issues for defenders, which is why he gets fouled a lot.
He's off on the second. And obviously we know so many kids dream of being a professional athlete. But when did that become a real goal of yours, Legs?
Well, B.A., honestly, about the age of 8, I thought I was headed for the major leagues. That all changed with a 7-inch growth spurt in one school year. Decided to try basketball for the first time, and man, am I glad I did.
Good chance here for Barrett. That one falls. Nice feed that time from Ingram. Barrett's got his first bucket in this one.
Well, that ball was in and out of the hands of R.J. Barrett so quickly. He did not give the defense any time to react.
And it's Simmons missing. For Toronto, they've gone 3 of 4 in the 4th and looking confident on offense. Ooh, had a nice open look right there. Barrett's got 5 points now this quarter.
Well, if he has it going like this, Barrett is a real threat from the corner.
Timeout called, Brooklyn. And you heard that the Raptors were looking to be aggressive this summer, Tim. Why now?
Well, they're trying to replicate what they accomplished when they acquired Kawhi Leonard, which led to a title in 2019. So this is a front office not afraid to shake things up.
All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Hey guys, well, Jordi Fernandez was just reviewing the plan with his team. He loves what the D has been able to accomplish, saying to his team, every turnover is a big success for us. Keep forcing those errors. Don't let them feel comfortable out there. So expect them to keep trying to be disruptive.
Okay, thanks, Allie.
It's hard trying to match up with Ingram, especially when he's looking to score inside.
Fultz passes to Claxton. Over Pirtle. Claxton can't get it to go. Here's Toronto with the ball. They're on a 12-4 run. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot two. It's on Markelle Fultz, the third pick in the 2019 draft. R.J. Barrett has that ideal build for an NBA wing legs.
Well, B.A., he definitely has that. 6'6", strong, athletic. But what's the biggest key for RJ going forward? It's consistency with his shooting, which can complement his ability to create off the dribble.
And the Nets making a change here. Hields checked in, and the three-pointer goes. Hields got 12 points here in the second half.
This is what it's been since halftime. Remarkable results from downtown.
They have found a weakness in the defense, and it's on their ability to defend the three-point line.
And now it's time for our presentation of the player of the game, Ben Simmons.
And guess what? This was his game all night. I mean, he tore through the defense and almost never took a bad shot out there. Really, a level of offensive consistency most players can only dream of.
I'll tell you, this is the kind of game you love to have from your role players. Putting up big numbers, filling in the gaps, and supporting your squad out on the road. Here's Ingram. That one's good. And it's Barnes with the assist. And 11 points for Brandon Ingram.
Love that look there, locating his teammate and creating an easy basket.
Pass to Shepherd. Back to Simmons. Rebound Toronto. We've got 1:13 left in the fourth. Barnes drives in.
And when you watch Scotty Barnes move, you forget he's 6'7", because he's so fluid with the ball.
From Emmanuel Quickley.
1:09 left to play in the fourth.
Nothing left to do but to watch the clock tick towards zero. Nice victory here for the Nets.
And it seemed like steals ended up making the difference in this game.
No question. Their ability to force mistakes and turn them into points gave them an upper hand tonight.
And they earned win number 9. Each win so important in this league.
And this is an even matchup. 1-1 on the season series with 2 left to play.
And what a huge performance it was for Ben Simmons.
Yeah, no doubt. He was the most impactful player for their offense tonight.
To the paint. Pass to Shepherd. And he was camped in the lane there. He gets a 3-second call.
Toronto ball.
Here's Toronto now. They're on a 19-7 run. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Thibault against Ingram. Kicks it to Quickley for 3. Claxton with a rebound. Hield fires from way outside. This one belongs to Brooklyn. Boy, a nice win on the road. By the time this one was winding down, this building was stone cold silent.
And that's exactly what you got to do. You have to try to take the crowd out of it.
And that'll do it, folks. For reporter Allie LaForce and for Tim Legler and Grant Hill, this is Brian Anderson saying thank you for joining us. We'll see you next time.